It can be very difficult ending a marriage, and can take months or years to finalize. Add to that the division of assets and finances, and both parties are in for a real nightmare. In this video we will be looking at the most eye-popping divorce settlement amounts in history. So, without further ado, here's a list of the 10 most expensive divorces in the world. 10. Mel Gibson and Robyn Moore. Cost, $425 million. Mel and Robyn Gibson's divorce is one of the most expensive celebrity divorces in history, with a payout of $425 million, which was half of Mel's $850 million fortune. After 26 years together, the couple finalized their divorce in 2011. 9. Craig and Wendy McCaw. Cost, $460 million. Cellular and Clearwire Corp founder, Craig McCaw, separated with wife Wendy McCaw in 1998. Only a few short years before their divorce, Craig sold his company to AT&T for somewhere for around $12 billion. Wendy was lucky enough to walk away from their 21-year marriage with an astounding, $460 million payout. 8. Dmitry and Elena Rybolovlev. Cost, $604 million. Calling it quits after 26 years, Dmitry and Elena Rybolovlev ended their marriage in 2008. Several years later, courts ordered Dmitry to pay his ex-wife a whopping sum of $4.8 billion. But, after more negotiations, the final payout was a little over $600 million. 7. Stephen and Elaine Wynn. Cost, $741 million. Casino mogul Steve Wynn filed for divorce from wife Elaine in 2010. He had to pay an estimated $741 million to please the courts. This is actually the couple's second divorce, as they were married before from 1963 to 1986. This one hit the record books as being one of the most expensive divorces of all time. 6. Adnan and Soraya Khashoggi. Cost, $874 million. Saudi Arabian billionaire, Adnan Khashoggi was one of the richest men in the world. But in 1982, he ended up having to pay his ex-wife a divorce settlement of $874 million. At the height of their wealth, the couple owned 3 planes, 3 yachts and 17 homes. 5. Harold Hamm and Sue Ann Arnall. Cost, $975 million. 2012 saw the divorce of CEO Harold Hamm and wife Sue Ann Hamm after 24 years of marriage. The successful oil magnate handed over a whopping $974.8 million check to settle the divorce. At the time, that was roughly 5% of his total net worth. It was reported that Sue did not cash the check until 2015, as her legal team were pursuing more money from her ex-husband. 4. Bernie Eccleston and Slavica Radić. Cost, $1.2 billion. Tipping the $1 billion mark, was Bernie Eccleston's divorce from Slavica Radić in 2009. This was at the time said to be the most expensive divorce ever. After long negotiations, lawyers settled on an approximate $1.2 billion payout. Using her newfound cash wisely, Slavica turned her settlement into an even bigger $1.6 billion investment portfolio. 3. Rupert Murdoch and Anna Torv. Cost, $1.7 billion. After 31 years of marriage, media mogul Rupert Murdoch and wife Anna Maria Torv divorced in 1999. The couple agreed to an amicable separation but did not give much away to the media in terms of details. But, a couple of weeks after the divorce was finalized, Rupert married again, this time to Wendy Deng, who is 38 years younger than him. Talk about moving on. 2. Alec and Jocelyn Wildenstein. Cost, $3.8 billion. French-American businessman and art dealer Alec Wildenstein divorced his wife Jocelyn Wildenstein in 1999. Together for 21 years, the couple didn't see eye to eye anymore and decided to call it a day. Jocelyn received $2.5 billion up front and then a further $100 million every year for 13 years. This adds up to a staggering $3.8 billion. 1. Jeff and MacKenzie Bezos. Cost, $68 billion. Jeff and MacKenzie Bezos take the top spot of most expensive divorces. The richest man in the world, Amazon CEO, Jeff Bezos, is now worth an estimated $193 billion. Bezos tweeted that they split and reported that things came to an end after a long period of loving exploration and trial separation. It's unclear if the couple had a prenuptial agreement or not, however, they live in one of 9 states in America where residents are entitled to a 50-50 split of all marital assets. The Bezos divorce is by far the biggest and most expensive divorce in the world. It's going to take a lot to beat that one.